Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What is it?
We are going to be
Remember,
completing some mage quests today, hopefully. That is the plan. Oh no, I don't have my phone. Be right back. Alright, I am back. And Baba Ganoush has come online. Baba Ganoush. So I believe when I was looking it up, the quest will give us a wand, which I could definitely use. So that'll be nice. That'll be good. We need to... Yeah, I still haven't done that. Probably will just skip it. But we bought the jade, so we got to get 7 more wither bark totem sticks. Ooh, I do need to do SM library, but we can maybe see about doing that once we finish this part. And then Desolus to get an infernal orb. But new patch and season comes out on Tuesday. Oh, looks like somebody was getting PvP'd. Wom. So that library. So I have to do library. Silly people in this guild. Guild's supposed to be doing a raid tonight at 5 yet. Doesn't look like anybody's is in there. But apparently MC is pretty quick now, so maybe they're already done. buffed up real quick. Hey, somebody's doing the first aid quest. I still need 2 more skill points to get out of wool. So we need 7 more Witherbark totem sticks, and then I gotta go here to get them charged. Oh, that was a big one. There's one. Oh. What is this? Is this a bot or something? Alright, we got 5 more.
I need to get closer.
There's 6.
Too far away.
Just keep that buff up, baby. Seven. They are dropping so much faster now. Came here the other day. I just had some free time, so I was like, oh, I'll just see what I can get in like a half hour. I got 3 in a half hour. That's it. That is 9. That's bonkers. There we go. Alright, now we can take them over to the outer binding singa thinga. Bagok. Need a dump. Okay. And me, like Horde, is wanting a run through SFK. God, we live in such a society now where people just want handouts wherever they go.
That's still recharging.
Elemental air. Ooh, that's a nice pickup.
I need to get closer.
Oh, let's get the buff back up.
Spell isn't ready yet.
All right, let's try it. There we go. Okay, let's port back to Undercity. Let's try to run library. Did I get any wool? No, I did not. Alright. I'll just port back when I get a group. Let's port to Orgrimmar. I should have just ported to Thunderbluff. Let's go get some regents. Welcome to Orgrimmar. Could just port right after this anyways.
Farewell.
TB. So that's complete. So that we can take. Now we're just gonna head to Desolus to get that Infernal Orb. Dump off this linen and wool.
Well
Don't need
met.
it anymore. I don't really have any much
Ancestors watch over you.
space.
What brings you here? Go in peace.
Dr. Kevorkian. Let me guess, a priest? Oh, a warlock. I guess that makes more sense.
I'm out of range.
Greetings.
Do what? What?
Be careful.
I have no. I have no flight path to Sunrock Retreat. Okay. Thought this would be a faster flight, but when you got no Stone Talon flight path, you just gotta run from the Barrens. Ah, I could have hearthed. My hearth is still set there. This person's having issues with typing. Me DPS, invit, pulsi, bliss. TBHTJ, hello. You didn't. Oh, man. Trying to remember the last name. It's escaping me. Too old. I'm not good with names. Is it Feel? No. Can't remember. Alright. The trek we make to Stone Talon, to get to Nessalus, to get an Infernal Orb. Hey, fellow mage, hello. Wave it, tabitable. Metal goal. Yes, that is our task. That is our quest. Because I've virtually done all my leveling through instances. I have not yet been to Stone Talon. We def need loot reserve for guild raid. OMG. I don't know what that's about. Number 1 goal. Must be talking about something in Raid or something. I do not raid with them though, so I'm not up to speed on what the heck they're talking about. All these quests I haven't touched. It is not easy making gold on this guy. You're playing Elden Ring right now. Base or the DLC? Erdtree. I enjoyed that game when I went through it. It was a few years ago now. Like 4 or 5 years ago. DLC, nice. I have not played the DLC myself. I have not gone back to Elden Ring since the base game. Those games, I have to be like in the mood for it. It's for me, it's not. Those games are like not one that I can just pick up and just start going through. I have to be like in a mood or craving for those Souls-likes game. Live stream the DLC. Ugh, I don't know if anybody would want that. Just watch a lot of deaths. I have a Chaos. Oh, a Chaos build. I was a... I'm not sure if you call it a sorcerer, but that's basically what I was a sorcerer, mage, wizard, whatever you call it in that game, but that's what I was. And then went to like basically a battle mage with this like one-handed sword setup thing. It was nice. Once I got to that point, game got a lot easier. The easy route, yes. I mean, I won't lie. It was much... I was having a much easier and more successful time than my buddy was, who was playing like a two-hand strength build, and he was getting wrecked on bosses. The Lord of Frenzied Flame. Yeah, I thought about at one point switching, not to like a blood build, but like, but not a chaos. I can't remember. It's been so long, but I wanted to use one of like the two-handed swords that you could get in that game that was pretty strong. And then they nerfed it into the ground, so I was like, well, forget that build. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Well, that's right. I need to go talk to the enchanter. While I'm here, I might as well. There we go. There's the path.
Strength and honor. Victory.
There we go. Rivers of Blood, maybe. No, not Rivers of Blood, because I remember that one. That was like the long katana one. It was like one that like caused flames to shoot out of the ground or something like that.
Ale.
It might have been the Blasphemous Blade, yeah. Is the baby crying? No, babies aren't crying this time. My children aren't crying tonight. The one thing that always kills guilds in WoW is loot. There's no perfect way to handle loot in this game, and it always causes people to get pissed off and eventually quit. When I ran a guild, back in the Kata days, Lich King Kata is kind of when I was a GM. We just did loot council. We're like, hey, the people that raid with us, we trust, and we are going to prioritize loot for the success of our guild. And if you show commitment and you do well, you will get prioritized gear. That's just how we did it. And we were top on the server for a while. But as everything else does, even that loot caused people to quit. See, that's the only one I can think of that had a Ash of War stuff that shoots out of the ground. Yeah, I think you might be right. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Skipping Dark Moon rep will ruin your account at 60. Blasphemous Blade's still technically the best weapon. It is, okay. Let's see, I pass all necklace and raids. Can't stiff me with the welfare loot. Well, me being, I was a healer, and the GM, I basically took gear last. I always prioritize loot over others over myself. So by the time it was my turn, basically nobody wanted it, or they were new people in the raid. And so yeah. No wizard oil is like WTF. Yeah, that's one thing I get out of the habit of making sure that I have wizard oil. I have some in my bags. Granted, this is level 50. I just haven't made any. Could be rocking that. Where's my minor mana oil? That's the MP5 one. Blizzard double the loot in the black coffer inside BRD. Oh, they did? I was unaware of that. Shadow of the Erdtree DLC would be fun, and I could guide you. Well, first I'd have to get the DLC. I don't own it currently. But who knows? Might jump into a game like that. Nintendo did show off they've got a Souls-like Some are saying the successor to Bloodborne, Duskbloods, the vampire Souls-like that's coming to Switch too. So why don't you keep mana oil up? 4 mana, 5's worth an entire gear slot. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not very attentive. If you look at my my 60 shaman, most of his gear's not even enchanted because I just haven't thought about doing it. Infernal Orb? Nope. What do I have to do something? Let me read this. Snatch an infernal. Oh, from a summoner. I need to go after a summoner, not an infernal itself. There's a summoner. There's the Infernal Orb. That was quick. I mained Shaman 15 years. Yeah, basic... Shaman's been my bread and butter since I started this game. First character I ever made was a hunter. Well, technically a druid, but I was playing on a friend's account. They were letting me test the game out. Made a druid because I thought shape-shifting was really cool. But early druids were pretty rough. Especially leveling. So then I made a hunter once I got my own version of the game. Copy. Got to 50. And then re-rolled shaman and pretty much never looked back. Sod gear is different than vanilla gear. My old gear was stronger in 2005 than this patch. Oh, really? Yeah, in vanilla I rated up until Nax. Did MC, Blackwing Lair, AQ. Then Nax came out. We got, I think, 2 or 3 bosses down, and then the guild broke up, and I took a little break. Switched to PvP for most of Kata. What? Why did somebody just whisper me a Horizon choker? That is weird. Before Shaman got hit talents, we could hit harder. 5% on enhance is the 2025. Yeah, I mean, geared out enhancement shamans, you could one-shot people with a good Wind Fury at max level. There was a video, I wish I could remember it, but it was Warsong Gulch. This enhancement shaman with Hand of Rag comes running up to this mage and just squishes it. Squishes him like a bug. Alright, finally got that. So we've got our Infernal Orb. We've got the other piece. So let's go to Dust Wallow to turn those into... let's...
Farewell.
Just don't fight 63s and use less hit. God, now everybody is a mage looking for library. Shaman can't dent a 63. Yeah? Dogger, why did you whisper me that necklace? I don't understand. Well,
What brings you here?
still looking for a group, so we're just gonna fly
Go in peace.
to Dust Swallow. Turn these in. I'm a healer at heart. My current 60 shaman is a tank spec just because I heard in SOD shamans can tank, so I was like, I have to try that out. And it's a lot of fun. I am enjoying the heck out of it. But I'm a healer at heart. That's why I have this mage healer, because I was like, ooh, you can heal as a mage in this game? It's the one class I haven't healed at. Quit after 2019 before Black Queen Lair. Black Queen Lair, Mace. I think Black Queen Lair is still my favorite raid. Loved it in vanilla, in not classic, vanilla. My guild at that time when we were running it, Razor Gore, where you have to kite all the ads around, I did it by myself. I would run around and kite the ads by myself while the rest of the guild, did the eggs and took care of the dragonkin and all that kind of stuff. I kited it all. Hunters would, keep things trapped and whatnot so I could pick them up, but that was my job. I was the kiter. And it became that way because when we were learning the fight, we had like 8 shaman, and the shaman's roles were, frost shock the ad and start kiting it, and we would just lose. Oh, a shaman went down. Oh, another shaman went down. Oh, another shaman went down. Because they didn't know how to kite, and I was the only one that could. So by our first kill, most of the ads were chasing me and like, I don't know, a couple other shaman, but they were like, my character's name at the time was Rosie O'Donnell, and they're just like, Rosie, do you think you could handle this yourself? I was like, yeah, just, as long as we've got Earthbind totems, Frost Novas, or not Frost traps where we need to be, I can kite these bitches all day. Like, just make sure they're slowed, because once they touch me, I'm dead. But yeah, I can do it. Blackwing Lair was too hard for Horde just because Razor Gore. We had the TBC Earth Shields, and we wiped on Razor Gore and had 12 Shaman. I love Rosie. I was in a show with her probably 2008. I got an IMDb page. Cool. I thought it was funny. A female Tauren named Rosie O'Donnell. It amused me. Back when I was, would have been like 19, 20 at the time. But yeah, all the fights in that raid were just fun and unique. They weren't overly complex. There wasn't like 8 different phases to a boss and things like that, but Razor Gore, you're kiting ads and killing eggs. Veil Straz, you've got, it's a 2-minute fight, where everyone's gonna blow up and die unless you take out the dragon. You have a couple tank and spake fights that are generic, but for the most part, there was a lot of uniqueness to that raid at the time. I just loved being in there. It was a lot of fun. Cro-Magus was probably like the worst fight in that whole raid. People had such a hard time dealing with the different debuffs. I haven't even done a raid in Season of Discovery. Apparently they're super quick. Like, I see the guild talking about they're clearing MC in like 40 minutes. Which I don't even know how that's possible, but whatevs. Soloed Razor Gore with your Earth Ellie. I assume you were quite a bit over leveled. Because, yeah, your Earth Ellie lasts, what, 2 or 3 minutes? MC in 15 minutes. That is insane. If people get it done that fast. Oh, no, you can't skip bosses because you have to activate the runes, so you at least have to douse all the runes to get Major Domo to pop, to then get Ragnaros. 4 minutes AQ. That doesn't even sound like you could run the whole length of AQ20 in 4 minutes. Just like traverse. Are there portals or something? Click the portal, fight a boss. Click a portal, fight a boss. Alright, Tabitha. Farmer run. I think he meant to say, can anyone port me from Undercity to TV or org? Not us. Don't you daze me, Mr. Crocodile. Now we got a bunch of priests and mages looking for the group. I just need a library run. Oh no, what happened? Oh, there we go. Dark Moon Necklace, bro. Real spell power. It's like wizard oil for your throat. Wild Steel Bloom. 38 gold a stack? Sounds like it's worth getting a couple stacks. I still don't know if that's faster than... Because I can farm like 4 stacks of Swift Thistle in about a half hour. All you need is 1,200 thorium wizards. Thorium widgets. Sorry, widgets, not wizards. Alright, Tabitha.
Need help? Go with honor, friend. Farewell. Be careful. Light bless you.
Kill the demon of the orb, then
Safe
speak
travels.
with Tabitha. Uh-oh.
Well met.
Uh-oh. I gotta kill a demon?
Be careful.
Here we go. Here we go.
King's honor, friend.
Here we go. Here we go. How bad is this demon gonna be? Oh no, he's an elite.
Isn't ready yet.
course I'm not a fire mage. I like to heal. Oh, okay, that guy was not hard at all.
You need something? Light bless you. Farewell.
Retrieve the obsidian power source and bring it to Tabitha. Where is this? Now that the demon has been removed, we must gain a power source. Unfortunately, the best power sources are usually the oldest and hardest to get. It's neat how fate likes to take a bite out of you sometimes, isn't it? So you're going to need to go to Uldaman. Gotta go to Uldaman?
Go with honor, friend.
God, I gotta run Uldaman? Well, time to go get the Badlands flight path, because I don't have that either. I need 99 Taco Bell water. I'm happy you're not a fire mage. 111 damage from his hits, or 160. Taco Bell water? That make you just crap yourself? I enjoy Taco Bell, but man, that stuff just tears me apart.
Beware the living.
Skipping flight paths is the new meta. Is that true? Well, I guess I'm rolling meta then. Cause I've been skipping a lot of flight paths. People are always trying to get. They're like, "Oh, why are you doing quests and dungeons? You should be doing incursions." And I'm like, I just don't want to do that stuff. I did it one night on my shaman. I was like, this is boring as heck. I don't want to do this. I'd rather just quest normally. All right, what's in here? Ooh, one of my wands sold. Yay. You would get Silithus, but not Ungoro, or take Ungoro, but not Tenaris.
What now?
Alright, back to
Watch
Arathi.
your back.
And then we're gonna make the trek to Badlands. This is... Lick my Zugs. Oh! Priest. Druid, Hunter. Okay. Missing a tank. Won't be necessary. Let's see. The Thorium flight path, but skip Kargath. Oh yeah. I feel like Kargath is so needed though, just from yeah, I mean I guess you do have Thorium Point, but going back to vanilla, like Kargath was the meeting. Before you had meeting stones and summoning stones and all that kind of stuff, Kargath is where you would zone in and get ready for raid. Everyone would hang out at Kargath, waiting for the raid to form. And then everybody would run over as a giant group over to MC. That was always fun. Big 40-man block of people running over. taking out any alliance you see on the way. There's a level 60 in here. Okay, just set myself to healer. He's a 60. Handball has come online. You won't get world buffs, so every minute there is gambling. Yeah, but that's why in SOD they have these like nice little supercharged chrono boon displacers. That is, I will say, that is a cool item that they've added. You get your world buffs, you can capture them, and then pop them when you want to use them. Because, man, like, getting world buff ready for raid, and then, like, getting your character to Kargath, logging off. We even had... Because when do Warlocks get summoning at, like, what, 12? Something like that. So, we had alts that we would just park in Kargath. And once everybody got their world buffs, summon, and they'd log out and just wait for raid day. Trying to get shards, though, was always a pain in the butt when you're that low. Resist, 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 resist. Parking alts is for rare spawns. Alright, porting back. I've been porting a lot tonight. Who is that shadowy man in the corner? Yeah, we'd have people park alts for like world bosses just to make sure they were up. That's one thing that we never did a ton of in all my years and all the guilds I was a part of. I've only killed world dragons like a handful of times. Same on world boss. Yeah, my main shaman, my original shaman, we killed like Azure Ghost maybe 3 times. The one in Faralos once. It just was always such a fight to get him. And being able to like get people on when they did spawn. Such a pain. In retail, I've gotten lucky on world boss loot from Mop till Legion. Hey, Limsey. I don't think Kata had easy world bosses. I'm trying to think. Kata. I'm trying to think, do they even have world bosses? BC did. I'm trying to think if even Lich King did. There were rare spawns throughout Lich King, but I can't remember if there was an actual world boss. Alright, time to keep an eye out on this book so I don't miss it. Rituals of Power. You don't need a book for library, or you don't need a key for library. Rituals of Power. I'm trying to remember where that is. Probably in one of the side rooms. But which side room? Oh, the Shaw's. Yeah, the Shaw's in Mop. Oh, jeez. Looks like we're already clearing things out. Somebody's soloing in here? Ionization. He probably sees my guild name and is like, ugh! Ugh. There was a falling out between Electron and Ionization. Okay, back to Nintendo. You playing some Nintendo? My kid's been playing, Can I play Minecraft on Switch too? That would be dumb of them if you couldn't. My son's been playing Marvel Alliance 3 on Nintendo. I've hopped in and played with him a little bit. It's not the best game, but he's enjoying it. I just don't like how the way that they have the screen set up with 4 people running around is a bit clunky. $49, play iPad. I have every system. I don't have the newest Xbox, but kids mainly play Xbox and the Nintendo. I'm the only one that plays the PS5. And I can tell you that it's collecting dust. I haven't played it in a while. You're the one not in touch generation? Oh no, cat. Guess we're just waiting on the hunter. Schmackadoos. Houndmaster Loxley. Yeah, this shaman's gonna make quick work of things. Few good games, but look at 2-3 year on my 2016 tablet. Oh boy. Oh, he's just grabbing the whole dang thing. Nope, no ritual power in there.
That's still recharging.
Hands of the Eagle. Sonic Rumble is the next. Oh, come on. Rituals of Power. Please don't be in there. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Okay, I did it. It was me. Rituals of Power. Oh, there it is. Right there. Got what I needed. Now I can leave. Okay, how long until somebody goes, hey, can you share that quest? It's a mage one. I can't.
I can't cast that yet.
You will not defile these mysteries.
That spell isn't ready.
Burn in righteous fire.
That's still recharging.
Don't need any of that. Because I already have both daggers. As you can see, focal dagger and the hypnotic blade. It's just hanging out, having a good time. They asked the 60 what the heck he's doing here. He's bored. GP. What are you talking about? The 60s cloak looks like he has a pair of pants hanging off the back of him. Alright, I'll stick around for the cath. The catheter. Bear at 10, cat at 20. Must be talking about druid stuff. Pew! Baldrins of the Bear. Yeah, see, this is what shaman takes can do. They can just pay no attention to anything and just run right through. Pop your dogs if you get a little nervous. Yep, jump through the bushes. Make them run to you. Gather them all up. You get silenced.
Cast that yet.
A ring of the gorilla, not great, but rings still sell for a good amount. Sold a few owl rings for like 15 gold. Boom! Boom chaka. At some point I want to try... There's a build where you can go arcane frost. I kind of want to try it, but I'm still trying to wrap my head around how that even works. You use spell frost bolt, I think, counts as both frost and arcane. But I was watching a video of a guy doing it, and he's like spamming ice lance. Like, what? How does that work? Oh, he's gonna just pull Mograine. He's gonna go right. Yep. Yep, he is. Holy smokes. I'm gonna help.
I need the targets first.
Arise, my champion.
Still charging.
At your side, my lady.
Arise, my champion.
At your side, milady.
I need a target.
Oh, he bubbled.
I don't have a target.
Hey, the shield. I think I want that. Oh. Oh.
I can't cast that yet.
Alright, let's finish out this. Got 3 more levels to finish that one out. Hunter, the 60 isn't here yet. Calm down. Ooh. Not TPS though. Been looking for a demon cavern run, but nobody's ever running it. Need that bulwark of ire. You could just run the entire way. Well. Darn it, I was too slow. Just go. Go all the way to the end. Just go. Wasn't Limsey like 36 when he came in here? Maybe not. I guess it has been 10 minutes. Maybe he was 37. But yeah, excited about the Nintendo Switch 2. My kids love the Switch. They love my oldest was pumped that we're getting a new
I need to target something first.
a new Mario Kart game. He loves Mario Kart. My youngest also enjoys Mario Kart. They don't play together, but they will play by themselves plenty. It's a weird thing. And then, like, the upgrades to Mario Party for Jamboree, he's excited for that. He likes playing Jamboree a lot. The game he probably played the most on the Switch was Kirby Forgotten Land, and seeing that get a DLC or whatever you want to call it.
I've been
He's
waiting
excited
for a real challenge. Lights, give me strength.
I'm surprised he hasn't killed it yet. There it goes. But yeah. Oh, and then the Donkey Kong Bonanza looks a lot of fun too. I'm excited for that one. My kids are less excited about Donkey Kong than I am, but I think that game looks fun. So So I'll definitely be streaming that when it comes out in July, for sure.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Kind of the reason I started streaming WoW is just because I couldn't find it. There was no game that I was itching to play or anything like that, and I was getting recommended shorts on my YouTube for this guy playing Sod on his Ret Pally, and I was like, oh no, I want to play WoW again. Well, I think that's it for here. What are these guys doing? Alright, that's it for me. Now I have to go back to Tabitha. Well, yeah, because I'll have to go. I don't want to go all the way to Badlands before it. So, everyone's got a bug mount in this. Did they just make the bug mounts in AQ go outside the instance?
Talk to me. Bye-bye now. What's beyond your mind?
Alright, so let's upgrade. We got Amplify Magic. Rank 3. Got Arcane, new Arcane Int. What else do we got? Conjure Food. Got some sourdough French rolls now. Fireball, which I never use. Got a new cock. Cone of Cold. We've got new Frost Ward. Sweet. Alright. Let's go turn these into Tabitha.
Sug. Go for
There we go. Jagged Obsidian Shield, 150 gold. 150 isn't a bad price. Seems how people are selling the Skull Flame Shield for like 600. Ugh. Yeah, when I probably get my son, right before dinner, we were playing Marvel Alliance 3, and we died to Ultron. We wiped on the Ultron fight, and so we were like, alright, we need to break and go have dinner. And normally we put something on the TV for them to focus on something. But, so we put on Avengers Ultron. Cause he's like, I've never seen Ultron. It's like, well, he's in a movie. You want to watch it? He's 4. So they were watching that. And then I came in here to start streaming. But when I'm done with stream, probably go see if he wants to keep playing or not. That, or the wifey wants to watch one of her soap operas, drama TV. We just finished Yellowstone. It's an alright show. Don't know how I feel about the ending. But also have to catch up on the last season of Cobra Kai. I started the most recent season the other night. But that's the other thing WoW does. Normally it'd be, you know, play a game or do something, and then 8 o'clock rolls around. Wife and I watch a movie. Or watch a show, or, you know, whatever. Well, now when I have free time, I'm like, can I squeeze in a quick run? Quick Stratholme run or something on my shaman? Can I knock out a couple quests on the mage? My wife's like, we're not watching anything, are we? I was like, no, just give me like 30 minutes and I'll be out. So where I was going to bed earlier, I've now been staying up later, and it's making me a tired old man. All right, Tabitha, are you gonna give me my wand, or do I have to finish this whole older man thing? Oh, that's an interesting name. I don't think I have. I guess we can see. Let's go back to create. Is anybody looking for older man? No. Put myself in the queue, see how it goes. There's always somebody running SM, man. Always. No! The hissing crocodiles.
Greetings. Safe travels.
There we go.
Farewell.
Mage's wand.
Go
Okay, so
with
we
honor,
do get the
friend.
wand.
Safe travels. Be careful.
It worked.
Light
Amazing. I
be
guess I
with
haven't
you.
lost my touch.
Light bless you.
We are gonna take the arcane
Be
one.
careful.
Sweet. I use the staff when I'm questing and soloing. Sweet. You can't de those. Nope. Okay. Porting back to Undercity. Porting back to Undercity. The most I've ported ever. I buy another.
What now?
I've gone through like 10 runes of teleportation.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Ooh, I can DE that. Do I need Tabitha's instructions anymore? I don't think I do. Let's go.
What would you ask of death?
Sell that. Lesser mana pot. Let's get rid of you.
Embrace.
Alright, let's see if we can put that wand up in the auction house now. Overlord Duck. What a name. What a name.
I'm listening.
Dump off these mats. Post some junk up real quick. Yeah, let's get you up there. Put you up. Oh, now they're under a gold. Gee. When I made my robe, they were like a gold, like 2 gold each or something.
I have exactly what you need.
Oh, do you now? Long silken cloak sold.
I'm
Yay.
listening.
Let's put you away. Vision. Don't know why those were not stacked up. Okay, I think that's all for now. I've got no other space
Trust
for other
no
stuff. Okay, now we're ready to take the flight path back to Arathi, and we make our trek to Badlands. And while I am did I just run to the wrong side? I did. I'm a fool. I was right next. Oh, I was right next to it. What an idiot.
What would you ask of death?
All right. While I'm flying, I'm gonna run to the little boys' room real quick. Be right back. Oh, ouch. So I go out there. My son's playing Marvel Alliance with his mother. And he's like, I don't want to play this anymore. She's like, okay. So she turns it off. And he's like, Dad, do you want to play with me? She's like, what? Like, you said you didn't want to play anymore. He's like, I'll play with Dad. You're the worst at this game. Oh, poor mom. Her sweet little baby broke her heart. keep seeing people saying, I'm not buying the Switch. The Switch 2, I'm not doing it. Okay. That's fine. That's less people I have to compete against. It's just like people with this Pokemon craze going on. I'm not gonna buy the Pokemon at the scalped price. Okay, you don't have to buy the Pokemon at scalped prices. They keep selling out like other people will. Alright, here we go. The trek to the Badlands. To get our Kargath flight path. Conductible. Man. Oh, I forgot to put up my wand for sale. Oh well. Oh well. Life feels so slow when you're no longer on a epic mount. It's gonna take this character forever to get one. Make so much money on my... Oh, jeez. On my shaman, but on this guy, he's got no money-making... No money-making means. Look, if you want to run it, invite me. I'm not starting a group. I ain't about that business. Yo, DPS, cool. Start a group then. No, not looking to do ZF. Making the trek to the Badlands. I'm a snake. Is he a snake, though? He's a rogue. Maybe... Does that just mean he's a backstabbing, untrustworthy SOB? Is that what it means? I'm a snake. I'm a sneaky snake. Soppy Waffle. Some of these names in this guild, man, I tell you what. I was sad to see Slappin' Titties was removed from the guild. I always liked this zone as a Alliance player. It was pretty chill.
Touchdown isn't ready yet.
Trashy Paladin. I would have done the same thing, though. He's a little paladin, though. He's just a little guy. Dunalgaz. I used to always get so nervous making this trek. Like, is any Alliance gonna find me? The first time I made this journey and going from Arathi to Badlands, friends that were higher level were like, yeah, to get to I'm like, how do you get to Badlands? Oh, you have to run through, go to Arathi, you run south, you gotta go through the wetlands. I was like, that's Alliance territory. Like, yeah. And? Aren't you gonna get killed? I mean, you might, but that's like a level 20 zone, so you'll be fine. That's another thing I still need to do on my shaman. Kara attune. Hey, it's a level 33. It's raining. Reminds me, Mario Kart finally adding weather effects to their game. They're just about, I don't know, 20 years late on that? Nintendo likes to be late to the party on things and then act like they're doing something revolutionary. Hey guys, do you like weather in your games? Well, we're adding it to Mario Kart. You see how Mario's hat gets wet? Revolutionary. Do you like watching streamers? Well, with the Switch 2, you can plug in a camera now. Woo! We have built-in microphones, which didn't already exist with like the last 2 generations of consoles. I don't think anybody's really looking for a group, which is fine. I'm gonna probably set my heart to Kargath. Easy port to this area, especially as I get higher level. It's even in Alderman. Not interested, not interested. Nope. Guess those gloves would be good compared to my 3 int 2 spirit. Healing pants. Obsidian Sentinel, that's what I need to take out for my quest. Fire. I mean, that's good, but it's vest. Ugh. Ultimate's it's not a bad instance, but as far as like worthwhile to do, the gear in it's kind of just trashy. Alright, we made it to Kargath. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, I guess we could do 42. Guess we could do Dust Wallow quests while we look for a group next time. Got the wand. Yeah, let's get the flight path. Let's not forget that.
Speak, friend. For the Horde. Blood and thunder, strength and honor. Go with honor.
Basic move. He's got a core hound, huh? Alright, let's
Strength and honor. Dabu. Stronghold.
Kargath is my home. Pretty terrible place to call home, if you ask me. Oh no. Oh no. Poor druid. Savage Kush. Alright, there's a couple. Claim treasure, that's an old domain quest. Might as well pick it up if I'm gonna have to do it for that mage quest. Then there's an old domain quest in Orgrimmar that I'll pick up. Then we'll head down to Dustwallow Marsh. Magumbi. Reclaim treasure. Where is that? There it is. I'm gonna go the complete longest way.
What do you require? Farewell.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Let's put up that wand. Oh, I can't put on that wand. It's soulbound now. Guess I'll just sell it. Can't de it.
Hail. Go in peace.
Oh, I'm down to 6 gold. This character is not a moneymaker. Man, some people's grammar is just terrible.
Magra. Strength, be safe. May your blades never dull. Go forth to victory.
Don't know who that guy is, but let's... Where am I turning that in? Oh, him right here.
Speak.
Doi.
Strength. For the horde.
Hinterlands. We're not going there yet. I just spit all over the place. Person in guild. Gotta say, not a fan of everyone asking for help all the time. I feel like the proper way is looking for a group, not asking for a carry. What kind of guild is this? It's not what he wrote, but I reworded it because people's grammar in this game is terrible. I mean, he's got a group that is posted and almost full. Sorry to hurt your feelings. No clue how long they've been looking for a healer. LOL. Can we learn traits? Okay, now ship to topics. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. So where is... It's the one oil, right? Because 8 spell damage isn't bad. Maple. Is that
What are you
maple
looking
then?
for?
Maple seed.
Dabu.
I'm buying way too many. Yeah, buddy, I can't afford your jewel spec right now. Where are you walking? Get him out. General trade, good.
Zug zug.
Empty vial.
Be safe.
What do you need? May your
What
blades
What are you
never
looking
dull.
for? Farewell.
Alright, let's make some oil. Not be a bad and do what Teddy Belcher said. Five charges. I think 2's good then. For now. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. The clock tower drums are rattling off. So that is going to conclude the stream for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Enjoyed the conversation and the discourse. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. All that fantabulous YouTube stuff. I will be back hopefully tomorrow. I'll be playing my shaman,
I don't have
my
time
lower
to
level
enjoy
shaman, with Squirrelies if he's
What
able
do
to,
you
if
need?
he's able to make it. As we continue through, I think we're gonna be hitting up Feralis tomorrow. So, thank you for watching. And then I'll be back on this character probably on Tuesday. But until then, we'll see you next time. Take it easy. Have a good night.